I do not like being around these big boys. I'm usually the tallest, not the biggest. And I'm around a couple of giants here. They're like 2 tree trunks. I'm at the Sequoia Mountains. All right, let's go.
That's what we've actually been finding, Geno, is that we go to interview a lot of lifters, power lifters. These guys, they're huge and they're strong. They're just not that tall.
Yeah, that's right, because most of, power lifters, what's the perfect body?
Yeah.
The exact opposite of what I am, okay? The shorter and the squatty. I remember Arnold years ago when he was doing an interview, the little short guys, they would pose down like this, and Arnold would say, I don't care that you're short. Stretch it out. Give us the right pose. So it's nice to be around 2 giants, man. 2 gigantors here in the house.
Heck
you
yeah.
get that, Jonah? And pretty soon they're coming for you.
So earlier we were joking about what time it is, what day it is.
Yeah.
What's this weekend like for you here at the Arnold?
I don't know if I'm coming or going sometimes. I get the schedule last second, and thank goodness there's plenty of people walking around with clipboards that tell me what to do, because I just kind of show up, and then they kind of drag me along and tell me where to go, when to be there. And they're running the marathon out there today, and man, was I nervous, because I didn't see Arnold running, but I was nervous because I didn't think we were going to get here on time. But I'm looking forward to the Titan Bench Bash today. This is going to be good. And Jonah, the Titan Bench Bash, wish you were here, pal. We miss you.
Not the same without him.
No, it's not. And you know what? That's okay. I think he took some time off, for like 2 weeks, and then he came back again. I heard he lost some weight, and I heard he's in good physical shape, and he's actually getting stronger. Who would have thought a super heavyweight loses weight and comes back with more strength? So I'm looking forward to seeing him back on the bench. I announced Jonah in, I'm all over the world and I forget, Denmark 2 years ago when he won the world championship, and he stared down my man from Finland. I forget his name right now, and with those steely blue eyes that he has, And last year, what did he do? He tied, right? And there was a tie, but the body weight, he got the silver, man. Jonah, you're number 1 in my book. You always will be, pal.
For sure.
Now let's not let that go to Jonah's head. Now you're coming our way here. When is this? Really soon here, a couple weeks?
Yeah, the exact day is March 17th.
St. Patrick's Day.
As St. Patty's Day. And from what I understand, in between sets, we're going to have a couple of kegs of green beer. Now, I know in Chicago they dye the river green. In South Dakota, we dye the beer green, okay? So it's going to be a St. Patty's Day powerlifting party, and man, I hope you all come, because I am looking forward to crank it up on St. Patty's Day.
Awesome.
Fun. That's going to be fun.
Definitely.
Now, is Massenomics going to have a lot of lifters there or what?
Yes.
We've got quite a few.
How many you got?
I think we'll have 7 or 8.
7
there.
or 8?
Yeah.
I hope I get to shout out a couple more state records for them.
Yes.
And possibly some national records, because the Massenomics boys, they rock all intensity, man. All intensity. The Massenomics boys are in the house.
That's our favorite line. We cut that from you saying that last year, and we still use it all the time.
Feel the traps on these boys, man. Oh, my God. It's like 2 tree trunks.
One other question.
Yeah.
This weekend, what could you pick out one moment, one lifter, or anything that really stuck out to you that you enjoyed seeing?
I'm gonna have to say it was as recently as yesterday with the raw bench when Jen Thompson beat her own world record and threw up 314 pounds, I believe, at 134-pound body weight.
It's crazy.
That girl is just insane. She is a genetic freak. I'm doing one of her meets, too, not to plug somebody else other than South Dakota.
Good. Anything you got.
We got the Battle of the Border coming up, which is a Jen Thompson meet coming up later in April, next month, right after Jonah's meet. And by the way, out of the clutches of the largest blue whale in the ocean, right from the Old Testament, Jonah Leo will rise again. No whale can hold him down, and he will be on the bench once again. Jonah Leo does not sleep with the fishes. He kicks ass and takes them out. Jonah, we'll see you on the bench soon.
That is the perfect way to finish, I think.
That's it.
Thanks a lot, Geno. I appreciate it.
Thank you.